Weigh in. Let's welcome the host of Watchdog on Wall Street, Chris Markowski. Chris, is this going to have a long-lasting effect?
I don't think so. If you take a look at the advertisings and the people that are actually dropping out, it's about 129 corporate advertisers that dropped out. They said they're going to do it for a month, some 2 months, some to the end of the year. Interestingly enough, Unilever is only going to stop advertising in the United States. It's a huge company that will continue to advertise overseas and other places. They like that information that Facebook has. Despite all of the trials and tribulations that Facebook has gone and go back to the Cambridge Analytical thing back in 2018, they've added 400 million users in just that 2 short years. I mean, 400 million, that's more than the entire population of the United States. So, and their ad growth has grown by 32% on average over the past 2 years. So they're doing okay. And I think that these major corporations like having that information and the ability to target people.
Yeah, Chris, I mean, when you advertise on Facebook or Instagram, you're right, you get that targeted information. So, and this is where all these companies advertise. Where else are they going to be able to reach their audience, especially that younger audience?
Well, it is going to be very, very TikTok. I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know if you guys have tried that one.
I don't get it either.
It's beyond me.
I'm too old to get it. I don't get it.
I don't know how they're going to go into that medium. It's going to be very difficult. But again, there's actually a new service popping up that I'm seeing a lot of conservatives are going to, this Parler service. I haven't looked at that yet. Maybe people will be moving off in that direction. But again, just the volume in numbers that Facebook and obviously Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat and these other things have, it's extraordinary.
Can you tell what Facebook would have to do to win some of these people back? Because I guess it's become too political for a lot of folks. I don't know how they undo that, given the nature of the era we're living in. But what do you think Facebook could do to address their concerns?
At this point in time, you're almost a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of a situation. They did put a myriad of measures in place to try to tamp down on hate speech, and some are calling it censorship. And again, that puts them in a kind of this weird zone, and whether or not they're going to be liable for certain things that people say, and they don't want to get to that point. I think time. That's all it's going to be. I think that they're going to have to wait till this blows over. This is not the first time we've had a coordinated boycott of companies. This, happened in other ways going back decades. Not the first time. However, I do think this time Facebook is going to be just fine. You saw the stock took a major hit, but people failed to realize that the bulk of Facebook's advertisers are small to mid-sized businesses, close to 9 million advertisers.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Chris Markowski, thanks so much for joining us today.